Hello friends, welcome back to 8 Moon Phases. My name is Chivis and today we are at day 18 of VLOGMAS. Whew, we have been busy this week, but as you saw yesterday, we were finally able to finish the shirts for my coworkers. I have completed the ornaments that I needed to take for the Christmas ornament exchange party today at work, and it's been great. It's been fantastic. I feel like I've accomplished a lot. I know that we have still pending our older projects, which we're still continuing to work on. However, last episode or yesterday's vlog, I left you guys at working with our cat that needs to be finished by tomorrow because it is our last day at work and I need to make sure that this is delivered before we go on break, as it is going to be a Christmas, excuse me, a Christmas gift. So we are here. We're progressing. We are almost done with the head. We're going to move forward, and I need to do the limbs before I do the body, because if you remember, the limbs are crocheted in with the body, so it's a join as we go. So those need to be done before. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on this. But before we do that, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time that I upload a video. Those of you that have already subscribed, 10 of us have been subscribed, and I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support, and yeah, let's get going. Alrighty, so currently I am working on stuffing the head of this cat. So let me grab my filling from down here below, and let's get stuffing. I was really impressed with this yarn. If you guys don't remember, we are using this Parfait Plush. It is a very soft texture. It's super bulky. It is a size 6, I believe. Yep. But the only thing that I do not like is that it sheds a lot. It is not a frogging friendly yarn, and it does every time you cut it, every time you like pull on it, it does shed quite a bit. So that is the only negative thing that I've seen so far. But I really, really enjoy the texture of it. I've only used these 2 colors so far, but I may be interested in getting the other colors. It's very similar to the Parfait Chunky that I've used previously and you guys have seen in other projects. The only difference is this one feels a little bit thicker by the strand than the Chunky does. But either way, I've liked them both. However, I do miss my big twist. Posh by Joann's. I know Michael's has a similar brand. It is Loops and Thread Pearl Posh Pearl, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called, but it's very similar. They have a few of the similar colors, but they don't have the variety that Joann's used to have. R.I.P. Joanne. What is your favorite yarn store or craft store if you have one? Unfortunately, my city doesn't have craft stores per se. The ones that we generally do have are the big names. Michael's, Hobby Lobby. A lot of the craft supplies that I get is from Joann's, or I am in a border town with Mexico, so when I get a chance, I try to go look at some crafting materials there to see what differences or different variety of things they have. But yeah, for the most part, it's either Walmart, Michael's, or Hobby Lobby. They're all quite a distance from where I live, about 20-ish minutes. Some of them are closer to my work than others, so I just try to head out from work once I'm in the area. But yeah, let me know, which is your favorite craft store? Do you do online? I do tend to do some online shopping as well, simply because sometimes it comes out cheaper. However, with shipping, sometimes it's not worth it. But yeah, speaking of, I do have an order of Premier yarn coming in. Like I said, I had ordered the another skein of the mustard just in case I didn't have enough, which I still don't know. I weighed it out. It kind of seems like I do. I may be playing a little bit of yarn chicken at the end simply because I don't know. Maybe if I sew with a tighter tension, we might be able to make it just fine. I think we will. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If not, then I'm gonna have to let them know that they're gonna have to wait a little bit until the yarn comes in because I do have one of these done already. So you guys saw it in the past vlog, past few vlogs. But yeah, here's where we are so far. We've attached the eyes. We have filled it up. I just need to close it up and then we'll go ahead and continue with the limbs. It is done. We're going to continue on with the limbs now. We are back and we have completed one cat head, sewn in, and weaved. Great. We have also completed 2 feet, 2 arms. Now we're going to move on to the body. We are just missing the 2 ears and the 1 tail. 2 ears, 1 tail, body. I feel good about the yarn that we have. I think we're going to make it. I think we are. Fingers crossed. Again, if it's just the tail, that is fine. If I have to cut it 1 or 2 rows short, it won't be that big of a deal. But if you haven't noticed already, I've been getting a little bit sick, but I must push through. We have 1 day left. 1 day left before our winter vacation. So we got this. We got this. I'm going to go ahead and continue with the body, and then we stuff it, sew it all together, and I'll bring you guys back when we have a complete cat. We're back, and we have completed our cat number 2. So I went ahead and put on the face, sewn on the ears, tail, in the back, and it's done. I'm so happy that we were able to get this done before I have to give it to my coworker. That way we are free from that order and done with it. Now we can move on to more interesting things. I think for the rest of the day, I'm going to focus on finishing the flowers for the bouquet blanket. Finally get that together and done with. I do have that a gift to deliver possibly this weekend. So I want to make sure that I get that done. I possibly may also wrap a few gifts. So let's go get our materials. Let's start working on the flowers first, and then we'll move on to a little bit of wrapping. All right, it is 6:20 p.m. I just got out of work. I needed to stop by Walmart to get a few last minute things. So come with me. I still need to go home. I need to edit this video and then upload it. Maybe another late one, I know, this week. But I did warn you guys that it was going to be a busy week after work. So we just have 1 more day left. Let's go ahead and get the stuff that we need. And then I'll meet you guys back home. All right, so I'm looking for some bags. Maybe some candies. I need the bags to put the shirts for my coworkers. Maybe just a bag of candies to add a few other things in there. But let's go looking. So far I've gotten, I forgot that I hadn't gotten my boss anything. So I got him some chocolate. I have some cookie cutters. I've decided that possibly I may want to make some cookies this night, which is going to take us a while, but I got a few cookie cutters. I have some vinyl that I needed. I got the bags. This is what I currently have, and then I just need to run to the food section to get some of the almond extract that I use for the cookies, and I should be good. I believe I have butter at home, so let's get going. Alrighty, I have bought everything that I need. I hope. It was a fast one. I'm heading home now. I bought my team a few chocolates to put in the bag with the shirts. I bought my boss a little box of chocolates as well. I bought the cookie cutters. I bought the almond extract, the little bags I found. And yeah, I think we're set to go. Gotta go home, edit the video, upload it, and then get going with our night. I am home. Excuse the last clip. I was running out of breath because of the congestion. It's hard to breathe sometimes, especially if I get agitated. But we made it home. And like I mentioned, I was able to find everything that I needed. I also bought some cookies as my classroom was going to be having their winter/Christmas celebration party tomorrow. And I just didn't get a chance to get each individual student something, but I did wanted to get them at least a treat for everybody. So I was able to get some cookies for them. If I'm being honest, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make the cookies that I wanted to make for my coworkers, but I think the chocolate and the shirts will be fine. I'm okay with that. On other news, really quick update. I had mentioned that the video game that I play, Ark, was getting an update or the release of a new map. That is happening shortly. It should be done by tonight. It was supposed to come out earlier today, and it's continued to get delayed in true wildcard fashion. Wildcard is the studio that creates and does all the updates and maps and all that for my game. So us in the art community know that is no surprise. But in the next few days, you might be getting a bit of content based on that. But for now, I am going to leave it here. I do have a ton of things to do still. And I want to be able to go to bed not so late. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. We finished the cats. Those are going to be also delivered tomorrow, and the shirts are done. That's going to be delivered tomorrow. I did work on a few of the sunflowers from the blanket yesterday. However, I'm still not done with that, but it should be done, I believe, tomorrow evening. So for the weekend, it should be ready to go. We have about a handful of flowers to make, but it's just this week has been chaotic, but I'm so glad we made it. I'm so glad that we have one day left of school and winter break is here. I'll be available to do a lot more things, bring you guys with me if I go anywhere. I know we have to do gift wrapping. That is on my agenda for the next few days as well. Really quick story before we go. I bought something last week. And I'd been keeping an update, been keeping an eye on my email, making sure that I would get the updates to know when it was going to arrive. It was supposed to arrive yesterday, and then I got the email that it was delayed and it was supposed to arrive tomorrow. I was like, fine. Those 2 days, I don't have to stay late for work, so I should be fine. I should be able to get there soon enough to be able to, put the packet in the house and everything. It's a pretty big packet. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but if you're interested, stay tuned for the future videos. You will see what it is. It's been something that I had been wanting to buy for a few years now, and I had just been putting it off, but I bit the bullet. I bought it. And earlier today, I was in class and teaching and doing what I needed to do, and I received the email that it was coming in today, right? That it was out for delivery and to expect it within the next 3 to 6 hours. So as soon as I got it, I was like, okay, cool. I mean, unfortunately, it's the day that I have to stay late for work, but oh well. As soon as I leave work, I'll go and get it. And I left work. I had to stop at Walmart. And as I was rushing around, I totally forgot that I had this packet waiting at home. So when I drive into my driveway, I see this huge packet by my door, this huge box. And I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot that it had arrived. But that is super, super exciting surprise. And again, if you're interested, stay tuned. We are about to unlock a new phase of the moon. We are going to leave it here for now. If you like this video, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you tomorrow, last day of school before winter break. And that will be day 19. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye bye.